No, the Browns are not sabotaging Shedeur Sanders, Cleveland radio host's fiery rant. Some believe Browns rookie Shedeur Sanders is not getting a fair shot at the starting QB job in Cleveland. Local radio host Ken Carman is not among them. They are doing everything they can to provide the fairest shot possible for him, Carman said on his titular 92.3 The Fan show on Thursday. I will take it to my grave, whether it's in the next minute, the next 30 minutes, or the next 30 years. I will take it to my grave and say it right to St. Peter's face. They are doing nothing to try to break a quarterback. They are doing nothing to try to break Shedeur Sanders. Especially Shedeur Sanders. For anybody out there who is not a real Brown fans who might be listening to this, I'm telling you right now, shaking as hard as I can, they are not doing anything to try to sabotage, or try to break Shedeur Sanders or to not be fair to Shedeur Sanders. Sanders entered Brown's camp as the fourth QB on the depth chart and as a polarizing figure in football. His draft slide to the 5th round was among the weekend's biggest shockers, and it came after the team selected quarterback Dillon Gabriel 2 rounds earlier. The rookies entered camp behind veterans Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco, with Gabriel moving up to the number 2 spot with Pickett sidelined and Sanders not getting any time with the first-team offense. Those who point to Sanders' lack of opportunity as an attempt to quickly diminish him are wrong, according to Carman. How many jerseys did he already sell? How many autographs has he already signed in Greater Cleveland? How many events has he already had in Greater Cleveland? Carman continued. How much charitable contribution has this man made to society over the last umpteen years here? Or at least the last 4 since he was at Jackson State, and certainly probably before because of who his father is. How many things has he done? The Browns have not named a Week 1 starter yet, but all signs point to 40-year-old Flacco being the man under center. The Browns open their preseason against the Panthers on August 8th. Whether Sanders will see any playing time remains to be seen. Cleveland was buzzing, and not just because of the Browns' preseason quarterback drama. A storm had been brewing since the Browns' latest depth chart dropped Shedeur Sanders to QB3 behind veteran Kenny Pickett and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel. The online chatter was immediate, loud, and growing by the minute. Twitter, or X, as it now goes by, erupted with conspiracy theories. Shedeur is being buried. They never wanted him here. Browns sabotaging another young QB. And then came Joe Carmichael, the voice of 92.3 The Dog and Cleveland's most unapologetically blunt radio host. Known for going off-script and defending the city's honor like it was his life's mission, Joe wasn't having it. When the sabotage Shedeur theory hit his morning segment, he snapped. The red light came on, the mics went hot, and Cleveland got a dose of real talk. Let me tell you something, Cleveland, Joe barked as the phones lit up. The Browns are not sabotaging Shedeur Sanders. Stop it. Just stop. You could feel the heat rising through the airwaves. This isn't the X-Files. This is football. It's camp. It's representatives. It's film. And Shedeur is a rookie, all right? I know his last name is Sanders, but the NFL doesn't care who your dad is. This league is ruthless. You either perform or you sit. His co-host tried to cut in with a calmer take, but Joe steamrolled through it. You want him thrown to the wolves. Do you all really want to throw this kid to the wolves in Week 1? Joe asked, practically yelling now. Behind a rebuilt offensive line? Against TJ Watt and the Steelers? Are you trying to ruin him? He paused. Silence. You don't protect Shedeur Sanders by making him the starter. You protect him by making sure when he does get his shot, he's ready to run this league, not get eaten alive by it. Kenny Pickett ain't Tom Brady, but has been hit before. Joe turned his attention to the Pickett hate. Listen, I get it. Kenny Pickett doesn't get anyone excited. He looks like a substitute teacher with a chin's trap. But guess what? He's taken snaps in this league. He's been sacked. He's been booed. He knows what's coming. If someone's going to take the punishment early in the year, let it be the guy who's already limped through it before. A listener called in. Joe, they just don't believe in Shedeur. Wrong move. This front office drafted him, you clowns. Don't believe in him. Joe roared. They drafted him. Andrew Berry could have taken a corner. Could have taken an edge. You know what he did instead? He used a 5th-round pick on a Project QB from Colorado because he saw upside. That's not sabotage, that's investment. He continued. You think Kevin Stefanski, the same guy whose job is on a razor's edge this season, wants to lose games just to hide a rookie quarterback? Are you people serious right now? Let the kid cook, slowly. Joe's rant finally shifted tone. Look, I get it. We've seen glimpses. That dime Shedeur threw in the joint practice last week. Beautiful. The pocket movement. Smooth. The mechanics. Polished. But none of that means he's ready for the weekly beating of an NFL starter's life. He sighed, catching his breath for the first time in 10 minutes. Let the kid learn. Let him absorb. Let him grow into the beast he can be. Because if you rush this thing, and he falls apart, you'll be the same fans yelling bust by Halloween. And I won't let you do that to this kid. Twitter reacts. Joe goes viral. Within hours, a clip of Joe's rant was trending nationally. NFL personalities retweeted it with applause emojis. Deion Sanders himself reposted the clip, saying, "Appreciate the real ones who see the big picture." #truth. Even Shedeur commented under a repost with a fire emoji and a simple respect. Meanwhile, in the locker room, inside the Browns facility, sources say Shedeur took the radio storm in stride. His mindset: tune out the noise, dial in the work. He'd been studying tape of Pickett and Gabriel. He was working late with assistant QB coaches. And after every practice, he stayed behind for an extra 30 throws, often to third-string receivers who'd be cut in 2 weeks. No cameras. No TikTok. Just grind. One staffer whispered to a reporter, "He doesn't act like a guy being sabotaged. He acts like a guy sharpening his blade." The fire burns, but it's controlled. Shedeur Sanders isn't getting sabotaged. He's getting seasoned. Cleveland knows heartbreak. It's impatient. It craves saviors. But Joe Carmichael reminded them that true greatness doesn't microwave. It simmers. The Browns may not have their superstar just yet, but they've got something better.